Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief overview and review of Photosynthesis by Blue Orange. So this is a strategy game where you are placing trees, planting seeds, planting trees. You're growing your trees and you're collecting sun points each round it'd be each turn as the sun rolls around the board. Each completion is a round, and you keep up with those rounds with these little round tracker tokens. In a 2-player game, there's a total of 3 rounds. So it would be 18 turns in this game because it goes around 6 times, right?
Yeah.
So each time it goes around, you will gather sun points based on where your trees are located and whether they're shading other trees. So if you have this tree in a straight line behind this tree, this one wouldn't get any points because this one's taller and it's blocking its growth. Eventually, your goal, you collect the sun points to spend to buy more trees and seeds and to grow your trees. And then your end goal is to collect trees to gain these point tokens. That's how you win the game, is by getting these points. So the first person, so this one has 3 little leaves on it. As you can see on this board, these have 3 leaves. So if you collect a tree from one of these spots, you would get the highest one available on the 3-limb one, or leaf, I should say. If you collect one on this row with the 2 leaves that match this token, you would collect the next one available on top, and they go highest to lowest. And then the outer row, you would collect these. In a 2-player game, this has a 4-leaf one, but you don't have that stack in here. You would just collect on the 3-leaf one for that one. And if for any reason all of these, the 3 leaves are gone when you go to collect yours, you would just collect the next one down, next one available. So you just keep doing this for a total of 18 turns, 3 rounds, 6 turns per round. And at the end of the game, whoever has collected the most points is the winner of the game. So what did you think of it?
I think the components and the concept is good. It took a while to build these. So punch them out, building it. So you're looking at 30 minutes just doing that. 30, 40 minutes.
And it's up to 4 players, so you had to do this 4 times.
Yeah, and so I do like the main board, the little trees, although it was a little time consuming, but good components. The board's nice and thick and lays flat, but as far as mechanics, I think it's very limited. And a lot of people said that this is people who like chess would enjoy this. I play tournament chess. I was ranked for a while in Guam, and so I just don't feel that this is the equivalent to chess. Because chess, for one thing, especially if you're playing tournament, you're doing the timer, you're going as fast as you can. It's quick thinking. Game might take 3 or 4 minutes. If it goes beyond that, then it's just pretty much eventually becomes a stalemate because no one's going to win. So this game takes 45 to 60 minutes. This is, and with chess, I feel it's quick, but yet strategic. This one's strategic, but the time consumed on doing the same thing over and over and over, and the pieces, once you move them and place them, they don't move. It's not like you're constantly moving and repositioning to get a heads up against your opponent. So I don't feel this is what a lot of people said. It's like chess. I think that this is very limited in the strategic element of the game. So I don't find the strategy that welcoming for me. So for replayability, it could be replayable. I just don't feel that I want to replay it. So for me, overall total, I'm giving this a 4 out of 10. I think that there's way better strategic games or more compelling games for that time frame that this game is competing with compared to all the other games we played. I'd rather play a different game because it seems very repetitive and just a little underwhelming for me. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. I wish it was better. I think the concept and the idea of it is good. I just don't think it was. I don't think that the timeline and rounds is really that needed. I think a smaller round, like probably 2 or 3 rounds, would have been better. Probably shorter, and make it more closer to like a 30-minute or 25-minute game. For something as simplistic in strategy would have been a better thing for this game, rather than extended for 45 to 60 minutes. I think that time frame is way too much for a repetitive game. So 4 out of 10.
I feel the same. I was pretty bored the entire game. When I saw the trees and I thought that was really cool, the trees, but that kind of lost its novelty fairly quickly because I've seen trees in Everdale. Like this isn't like a new idea or something. I just thought they looked really cool. But it was, to me, really really repetitive, and just, I don't know, just placing a tree, moving to the next person, placing a tree. Oh, or you can buy a seed. Like, I don't know. It was way too simplistic. And I don't care for chess either. So I think chess is extremely boring. So this type of strategy game for me is just, that it's just painful. So I'm sure there's plenty of people. I did read the reviews on Board Game Geek, and there's plenty of people that do love this game. So hopefully our video, even though we didn't care for it, and we'll not be keeping this in our collection, definitely hope this, you should check it out if it's something you think you're interested in, because hopefully our video will help you to decide whether this is a game you want for your collection. For us, personally, it's not our type game, but there are a ton of people out there that think this game is gorgeous, beautiful, they loved it. So it all depends on your gaming style. I would also give it a 4 for my personal preference. But again, Blue Orange makes great games. We've done a lot of their games. This particular one is just not for us personally, but we will put the link in the description so you could check this out for yourself. I'm not the best candidate to review this game because I do not like these type games. So it was Anthony probably knew from the get-go that I wouldn't care for this game before we even played it. But I was intrigued when I saw the
I thought the idea was good, and I thought that the time frame would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, it was too long.
Yeah, especially
if you're not having fun from the get-go. That makes it even more painful because it was just way too long for me. It was 18 turns, basically, which doesn't sound like a lot, but, I mean, there's 2 phases. There's the photosynthesis phase, and then there's the life cycle phase. And to place the trees, you do get a few. I didn't cover this. I was very brief in my explanation, but you get some freebie trees and seeds. But once you go through those, then you have to buy and then place here, and then you could place them there on another round. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, too many. It was just too many steps to get to the end, I guess. But again, that's just us. So we will put the link in the description. Hopefully this helped you to decide whether it's something you would like to check out. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions. We do hope you'll give this video a like. If you're not already, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.